Hello family, it's Arhinna. How you guys doing on this eve before Halloween? Today is October 30th. This read is for the week to come of October 31st. Woo-wee, starting off with Halloween. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. So basically this read, I'm sorry guys, there will be no weekly. I have been working on the monthlies. I should have those up within a couple of days. God willing, I don't fall too far behind with having to do so many reads this week. So I want to tell you guys thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your follows. And thank you for following me not only on YouTube, but also on Instagram, guys. Some of you guys, I love talking to you, especially when y'all send me those messages and you let me know what's going on. I really enjoy the feedback, and I know lately it's been busy. And as we get closer to the holidays, it's going to get busier for me at my full-time. So just to let you guys know, I do this part-time. I work full-time at a school, and some days are harder than others to get a moment. I am an elementary school social worker / counselor, so it does get a little difficult for me at times, not to mention a single mom. So bear with me, guys. Send me those reminders. Like if I'm slipping, let me know, like, hey, what's going on? But just know that I'm hard at work and that I am going to get to it really, really soon. So if you're waiting on a video read, you will get them this week. Okie dokie, guys. Let's see what's going on with the energy. So before us, we have the cherubs. This is us, guys. This is our fam. This is all of us working together to make everything super copacetic and great. We have our air signs bringing us in information. We have our fire signs bringing us in that hot fire action, baby. We got the cherub of cups bringing us in love and purification. And we have the cherub of disc bringing us in the manifestation of truth, honesty, and the earthly realm. Okay, guys, if you have confusion about what the cherubs represent, there's also a video on this on my channel that kind of goes through a full description of what they have. So today, guys, is the new moon. This will be a very interesting week. So I'm going to go into a lot of detail on this oracle read since I did not put any weeklies out. And the monthlies will be out probably in series as soon as I'm finishing them, like 4 or 5 at a time, in the rate of starting with Scorpio first. Okay, so my friends, let's jump into our read and let's see what's going on. I want to start off saying that I'm going to start off with the information that we should be getting at the beginning of the week. And I'm going to be using the Shamans Oracle by Will Kinghan and John Matthews. Now, I have pre-shuffled and did all of this just so it would go through a little bit quicker because I do talk a lot. You ain't got to tell me twice. All right, so I'm going to go and lay these out. The ones that came out was a Spirit of Destruction. In action, we're going to be hunting out those mysteries, washing away with the Hunter of Strength, and manifesting with the Shaman of Sorrows. And you're wondering, like, how does this make any sense? Well, first off, with this new moon, I really feel like it's coming through and it's changing. Because if you watch that read, guys, I don't know what the hell happened, but that was some intense stuff for me. So this card right here is similar to the death card, which I explained on the new moon video, Arishkagal. Things are coming to an end, guys. This is a beautiful chaos. I attribute this card to the vulture totem. Death, rebirth, manifestation of a new life. So when negative emotions plague us, they can ruin our happiness, damage our relationships, and undermine our sense of trueness. So I feel like at the beginning of the week, we're kind of faced with some harsh realities, and you see him, he's bringing forth that information. He's doing a harangue today, whatever you want to call it, through the air, bringing it to you. And I think we got this last week also. I feel like there's a lot of destruction going on, but it's destruction in a good way. It's like the tower is saying, baby, if you don't let it happen, the universe is going to make it happen for you, okay? This is destruction of the damaging emotions. So if there's this, we're getting information that it's time to move on. It's time for a change. It's time for something new. We're going to harness this new energy. We're going to go for it. The spiritual veil is being lifted. We're going to tap into that and harness that relationship with the other side. And when I say the other side, it could be with your higher power. It doesn't have to be dark, okay? I'm saying, and nothing, every time people think tarot has to be dark, it doesn't have to be anything. There is no definition of what it has to be. It's what is you make it to be, okay? When I say the spiritual realm, it can mean angels. It can mean whatever you want to communicate and get the information that you need, whatever you're seeking guidance in. Okay, so that information's coming forth. The spiritual blockages are being moved, and letting go is starting to begin at the beginning of the week. Now, as we move on to midweek, we have the Hunter of Mysteries. God, you put my glasses on. The Hunter of Mysteries is basically telling us, this is what I attribute to the High Priestess. I also think about the Magician. I think about the Moon. I just feel like there's information that's coming out. And I also attribute this to the Dolphin Totem. I don't know. I can't even make the dolphin sound. Whatever it makes. However, what the dolphin is trying to tell you, and I think that it goes with the moon, the new moon energy that we had. The Dolphin Totem is all about harmony, guys. The blending of intuition and instincts, harnessing that energy, speaking your truth, and working as a team. But in the Major Arcana, I attribute this to the Moon card, the High Priestess, and the Magician. It says, I am the true seeker who pursues truth in order to bring it to those who desire. So the Cherub of Wands is like, baby, I'm going to beat you over the head with my wand because it's time that you see things for what it is. Go figure it out. Get in the mystery machine. I always use Scooby-Dooby-Doo, guys. Get into that thing. Go see things for what they are. Rip the mask off of the situation or off of yourself and be real. Okay? This is going to be very self-reflective. This is all about going within and hunting and finding what it is within yourself. This is about deep awareness, change, restoration, and spiritual alliances. Now, we're still like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time, so we're going to need strength to work with that, okay? And the Hunter of Strength is telling you, you're going to have to put some work into this situation. This is all about power. I think of the Nine of Wands and the Chariot. Go get them. That's how I feel like we're going to get up on something and we're going to go forth and we're going to seek out the information and the energy that we're looking for. And the Hunter of Strength looks to find the right kind of strength that's needed. We may not need a whole lot of physical strength. It might be mental and emotional strength that you're going to need. But the strength that's needed in order to move ahead. This is drawing the energies that surround you. It's recognizing your own power to move ahead. It's saying, you know what? I am strong enough. This is what I want and I'm going to go and get it. Okay? Now, let's talk about the end of the week, going into the weekend. This is a shaman of sorrows. Sorry. I'm thinking about the Little Orphan Annie song, The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So basically with the shaman of loss, you see it's like a little dinosaur guy and he's like opened up and he's speaking his truth and he's setting himself forth and he's saying, you know what? I'm ready to let the old ways die and I'm ready to move forth and begin a new way because not all loss is a total loss, is what I'm trying to explain. This is restoration of hope, finding the balance, acceptance. It's mourning. It's saying, you know what? That's the old me and this is the new me. And I'm coming forth and I'm spreading this. And you see the little blue dots that are coming out of his mouth? Those are words of wisdom. That's how I look at it. I feel like it's Danny and the Dinosaur, from Danny and the Dinosaur, this little book that I read before to my kids. And there he is. And he's just like going down the street telling everybody how great he's going to make things and how wonderful life is going to be because you have decided to transform your energy. All right. It says, I speak to you from a place of peace and hope and transformation. I journey into the heart of pain and find ways to restore you to a state of balance in which sorrow no longer holds sway in your life. So guys, restoration. We're coming through the beginning of the week with a lot of spirit of destruction, wreck shop. It's coming through. You're going to have to go seek your mysteries. You're going to have to go seek what you want and you're going to have to use your strength. And then in the end, you're going to mourn the loss, but you're going to realize that greater things are yet to come. With that being said, now it's time to see what the native spirit oracle deck has for us. Now this is just, I know that I do my oracle reads a little bit different, but these are the spirits that are working with us. These are the spiritual guides that we have that are walking with us. So the cherub is a representation of that for me. But then I use these cards to represent the energy that the cherub is bringing forth. Okay, so the arrow is bringing forth the spirit of destruction. It's saying it's time for a change. It's time to wake up. Now we're going to use the native spirit deck to give us even more insight into what the spiritual guides are trying to say to us. Okay, I get all ahead of myself. Mucho sorries. Okay, spirit of earth is what we got going on. Sacred mountain. Thunder drum. I think thunder drum just likes to come out because it just likes us to shake our booties. That's all it is. The spirit keeper of the west. All right. Look at the colors really quickly. Do you see that there is sunlight in each picture? Okay. And especially at the end of the week, it's just like, oh, because we're coming to some changes. We're realizing things are changing and we're okay with this. During the midweek, we're still trying to figure things out. You see how the colors change? Colors mean a lot, guys. When you're looking at your cards, because I think some of you, I've talked to quite a few not quite a few. I talk to a lot of people that I read for. A lot of them read for themselves, and we all use things differently. I love to look at the colors of the cards. I like to look at just the pictures of it and then let it speak to me. So the spirit of earth is coming out loud and strong. It's basically saying, it's time, guys. It's time to kind of harness that energy. I gotta breathe. I'm sorry. I'm getting all excited. And it's time to just realize things are changing. And it's telling us that with the spirit of destruction, prosperity is beginning to take form in our lives. We are strong and we are grounded. And that is why the spirit of destruction is coming to annihilate the negative influences or energy in our life. And we are connected fully with nature. It says, the spirit of earth is asking you to check your health, detoxify your body, and understand how it works. Pay attention to how you're feeling and respond accordingly. Make yourself a good home for your body and your soul. Be present in the here and now. Okay? So take time to create spaces that you're going to feel at place in, okay? And it's almost like what the spirit of destruction is trying to say is get rid of the old ways of things. Get rid of it, because it's time to like set down some roots. It's time to make it a home. Even for your soul, make your soul feel at home. Live authentically, okay? Now, we're in the midweek and we have Sacred Mountain. Sacred Mountain, Lord Jesus, this is for me, it's like the hermit. Go within yourself and figure your stuff out. And it says, be still and take time to move into a silent place within yourself. So first you're making yourself a good little home for your spirit, mind, and body. And then you're going to go and you're going to sit with it for a while. You don't have to move actively. You don't have to take that first step. But instead it's telling you to observe rather than react to claim your power. Okay? Sometimes in silence is when we get the most information. Now, you know that the hunter of mysteries, remember we're in the mystery machine, we're Scooby-Dooby-Doo, we got to go solve the mystery and we got to figure out what's going on. But in that, we're going to take a step back and we're going to assess the situation because we don't want to make an ass of ourselves. We're going to assess it and we're going to make sure that this is what we want to do and this is how we want to proceed. It says, resist the temptation to indulge in the feelings of stress, urgency, and emergency. Your power is born in silence. This peace gives birth to serenity. So go find your quiet place. Like I say to my kids, where's your peace corner? Go find your calming space and relax, okay? Just for a moment. Reassess the situation and check your emotions, all right? Now, we've got the good old thunder drum. Now, thunder drum for me, like I always say, big booty hoes, hump with it, dun 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 dun. That's us. Like we have went and hunted our strength. We know exactly what we got to do. And here we are beating our drums, shaking our bottoms and dancing and singing because guess what? We feel our strength. We have stepped into our situation and we're ready to go. And this card says stand up and be counted. It's time to express ourselves, okay? And that song's always my express yourself. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know who you are and what you're about. You were created for just a time as this. And I know I'm using that quote from the Bible, but if you ever read the story of Esther, you, my friend, are the Esther of this moment. You, my friend, were created to change. You're a world changer, a life changer. And you might be thinking, oh, how can I change the world? You change the world one person at a time. You might make somebody's day just by opening the door. It might be that person who didn't bring their lunch to work. I'm not telling you have to do grand schemes, but maybe you're already headed to go to Burger King or whatever you're doing, and you bring them something back. Or it might be that you found out your friend had something going on, and you just sent them something to say, hope it gets better. I'm not telling you to go pay their light bills and stuff, because we all got bills, but there's little things you can do as a person that's going to help others. Even if it's just giving a kind smile to somebody, do it. Because Thunder Drum is about standing up for what you believe in and declaring with authority, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, and you make a stand for the less fortunate. Take some risk, okay? Always think about things on a scale that you're able to help. A lot of times people want to go out and change the entire world, and guys, it starts one step at a time, okay? However, I want you to beat that drum, and I want you to shake that ass while you're doing it, because you're going to have a good time this week, okay? You are going to have a good week, and that's how you start off your week. You tell yourself, it's going to be a good week, all right? Because it is. Because transformation is going to take place. I didn't say it was going to be an easy week. I said it was going to be a good week. All right. So then we're going to jump right back to Spirit Keeper of the West. And this is what the Shaman of Sorrows is telling y'all. Y'all, I get so emotional when I do these. I think it's because it's like, to know that transformation is going to take place is a gift. All right, I guess that's how I feel. And from doing the new moon video to jumping into doing this one, and believe me, I took a little break and stuff, took care of my kids and things, because I got to take care of them. And we hung out for a little while. But then to come in and then reshuffle the cards and do all this stuff and to see the beauty of it, it's just, that Spirit's at work. That our ancestors, we're not alone, guys. Don't go through life thinking you're alone. You are not alone. There's so much energy and so much to tap into, and you are being divinely guided for just a time as this. And this is what the Spirit Keeper of the West has for you. Transformation, letting go of the old, initiation, illumination, harvest, okay? Gather your resources, get all your stuff together, get all your things together, all right? And if it don't feel right, you don't have to do it. Trust your heart. Chaos brings positive change. Almost all change comes out of heartbreak. Don't let yourself be concerned if there's confusion right now in your life. It's going to all work out. You were created for great things. Allow the Creator to use you. Allow your gifts and your energy and your blessings to pour forth into others, because that's how you're going to feel fulfilled, and that's how you're going to be happy. Okay? It says, out of chaos arises illumination and transformation. In order for the new to ignite in your life, it's necessary to let go of the old. Sweep away the debris, baby. It's time to see things grow. When you work on your harvest, the plants will come, okay? Release the old and allow the new. It's almost like Elton John, Don't Let the Sun Come Down on Me, I think it's the name of the song. But that's what's like, I can hear the piano and I can hear his voice in my head. And I think I'm about to hear that song when I leave, when I'm done doing this. Because that's what's really, I'm feeling in my spirit. Don't let the sun go down on each day without doing something for somebody. I don't care if it's opening the damn door for the old lady at the bank. Just open the damn door. Because nowadays, people don't even do that no more. I don't care if you see somebody in traffic and you let them in front of you without throwing the middle finger. But that's what it is. Doing something for others. Sorry, you hear my baby in the back. All right. So, let's see the areas that we're going to be working in. And I'm using the Rune Oracles by Lona Everdsen, just to kind of give us a little bit more guidance, okay? So, the spirit of earth and the spirit of destruction is coming into our homes. And if you look at it, it's like a rooftop on the little sign, right? And that's our little casita, that's our home. This is about money, this is about fertility, this is about responsibilities, this is about the truth, okay? So the spirit of destruction is coming through and it's cleaning up our homes. Our homes can either be significant of where we live or where our soul lives. It's coming in, guys. Beautiful chaos is coming in. Allow Othila to work, okay? Allow it to have this time and this energy in your life to make things happen. You have to allow spirit to move in. So this, just to give you a little bit more, it says, this is about your home, your family, and money. Okay? So, and then it tells you about the Bible and the prodigal son. But home is where the heart is, guys. So check yourself there. Make sure that you're cleaning up spiritually and emotionally in your home, and that you're allowing the spirit of destruction to transform your life and elevate you to a higher level. Now, we have Sacred Mountain. So going within ourselves, getting information with the Hunter of Mysteries, we have it clarified by Jibo. X marks the spot, guys. Bam! Treasure map, okay? You are given this gift of time to seek. You are given time. That is a beautiful gift. Jibo is about success and happiness, okay? It's about being open-minded and accepting the views as others. I like to think about it as like a crossroads. It's like, so you have to retreat, but it's a gift, okay? It is a gift, nonetheless. So, relationships, they're going to be, you're not going to always agree on everything. So learn to accept people for who they are and the beauty and the essence of who they are, so that they can fully accept you also, okay? Now, it's Thunder Drum, all right? Dun, 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 dun. Highlighted or clarified by Isa. Ice, baby, guys. This is a cold situation is how I'm taking it. Ice. It's cold, but it's time to break through the ice, because the thunder drum is going to break through the ice, okay? This is not a negative thing, all right? It's simply a message of being still. Your actions are like the river, okay? And it's being stopped because you're frozen, and it's time to surrender. It's time to sit there and say, okay, this is what's happened. I'm going to look at everything that's going on in my life, and I'm going to reflect, because transformation is taking place, which means when we stop and smell the damn roses, we might figure out that they smell pretty and things are going to get better, all right? But if you don't stop, you don't smell the roses, you're not living in the here and now, you aren't going to move very far. Okay, so it is a gift almost to be frozen in time. Okay, it's time for us to stop and do for others and for ourselves, and stop trying to run after things. It says, rethink your priorities and contemplate your direction rather than charging ahead unthinkingly. I didn't even know that was a word. Unthinkingly. Okay, so that's what it's saying. But now you remember the spirit of sorrow came through, right? And that's what the manifestation with the Carib of disc. Now we have the Spirit Keeper of the West saying, check yourself before you wreck yourself. All right, make sure this is what you want to do. No sudden movements. And here we have Rido. And Rido is saying, get up on this wagon and let's ride out. Because now we got all of our information. Now we got things going, and now we know what we're supposed to do. This is about movement, communication. You're going to get information. You're going to give information. You're going to get the keys to your car. You're going to stick them in, and you're going to go for a ride, okay? This is about unions and reunions. So, looking at this, by the end of the week, like while we're going into the weekend, you're going to make some major life decisions. You're going to feel better. Things are going to be moving the direction that you want them to be moving. Okay, now please believe this is a general read, guys. This is not a personal read. This is the overall energy that's around. It depends on how you want to tap into it. It depends on what you want to do with it, okay? So hopefully this resonates with you. Hopefully this makes sense, that you are being blessed with the gift of going within yourself. And even though this feels like a situation that's taking a really long time to pull through, you're going to get through it. And you're going to get yourself assessed, and you're going to say, you know what, this is what it's about, and I'm going to move along. It wasn't for me, or it is for me, whatever you decide, and you're going to be happy with that decision, hopefully. Okay? Now, the two cards that fell out when I was shuffling to see which road we were on with the Major Arcana, this is crazy, because last week we were the Magician. Well, this week we're the Magician again. So we're the Magician and Judgment. Whew. And for me, the Magician Guys, you are in total control of this situation. Whatever it is this week, you are in control and you're dealing with things. And just understand that whatever you decide, that you have every gift inside of you, every blessing to manifest the energy that you want. So if you're ready to move on, make your decision. That's what judgment is saying. If you're not ready to move on, make that your decision. But stand by your decision because you're in control this week. Nobody else, just you. Don't let others take your power. And that's the way I feel about, like, when I'm looking at the Magician by Judgment, and you see that I kind of put them where they have their backs to each other. Maybe I should have put them the other way. But it's like you're sitting on your throne, but you know you need to make a choice. And you have a choice of whether flying to the sun or sitting in the mountain. Because this is Sacred Mountain right behind him, remember? Sit in your mountain or fly towards the sun. Okay? Either way it goes, you're in control. Now, Judgment. Judgment and the Magician came out for the moon. This is insanity. I feel like it's a really strong message, guys. We have to make some choices and we have to make some decisions. And Judgment is telling you, hop on and let's go. And you see it's going towards Rido. It's going towards Rido. So the movement, the decision, the choice, the spiritual transcendence, it's going to happen this week. And that is your oracle read. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I feel like it was pretty powerful. When I look at the bottom of the deck and of the oracle, because I like to always just do this, I have Tribal Spirit Dancer. Okay, so this is like the overall energy of what we should harness for this whole week. And it says, I'm going to put it right here because it was just at the bottom of the deck when I flipped it over. It says, let go and say yes to life. Dance to your heart's desire and spread your wings and fly. Cast aside conventions and restrictions. Tune into the rhythm of life. Laugh and explore. Go beyond your predictable behavior. Sometimes life is messy and chaotic, and that's okay. Leave them damn dishes in the sink and go outside and dance on the sprinklers. That's exactly what it says, minus the damn, all right? So enjoy yourself, okay? Don't accept the rules people put on you or the status quo. Be who you are and be authentic and real. And when you make that hard decision that you have to make this week to whatever it is that you're transforming and letting go, whatever it is, be 100% you, so that when you make that decision, it feels 100% right. All right, so that's the energy for this week, guys. Big hugs, lots of love. I will get the new monthlies out and a birthday read for you, Scorpio. Thank you for your patience. Also, if you'd like a reading, please email me at arianaluciano@gmail.com. Guys, please understand that if you email me and ask me for a read and then you don't respond within the same 2 or 3 days, I delete those emails because my emails really get full. And so I don't have previous emails. So make sure that if you want to read, that we continue, give me some timely conversations. Don't disappear for 3 or 4 days and then come back. And I don't know. It's just really confusing for me. So if you're interested in a read, please let me know. Because if not, I delete your email and then I don't know what we're talking about. And if you do pay me on PayPal, before you tell me what day you get a read, guys, just send me a message and let me know, so that I don't want you to feel that I'm not going to do your reading or anything. And I'm sorry, I've been so busy. This month has been rough on me. So big thank yous, guys, for being patient with me and with my transition. I'm still trying to work on my website, guys, because it'll be much easier to schedule. So hopefully by Christmas we'll get that going. Please be advised that I will be doing a special in November, but I will announce that during the monthlies. So big hugs, guys, lots of love, and stay blessed.